Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 3rd and 8. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
First and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He's a dive up the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert. It's his running back. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This one's to Andrews outright. Into the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Pass play now. Called in by Moore, left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gain 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Throwing from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off in that game.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like. Got that amazing play.
Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough.
So first and 10 now from the 30. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No throw, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
pressure on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Herbert now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Herbert on 1st down. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Patriots have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Kate, when a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
First down from the 42. They give to Pollard from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's dropping back to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because if instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first. He's going to throw it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
They run the counter to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So, not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Again, a run with Pollard. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout.
It's fourth down.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him on a slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33. Looking to throw here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Again to throw on second. He's got a man marked. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play, and the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go with Pollard. Ooh, awful close to that line to gain. Stop though, made it to 46. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Right back to Pollard. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Herbert now off the play fake. Headed out right. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. To throw, Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, looked to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills lead by 15 now. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. They'll go play action. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Longer being in there to pick it off. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bills grow the lead now to 22 points.
Patriots 13.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So working from the 30 as they line this up, 2nd and 10. On the ground, Pollard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Right back to Rice. Caught again. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Throwing it again here. Catch is made in close. This one stopped at the 3-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here.
Line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Patriots 21.
Halftime ticking away. They prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it'll be second and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Herbert from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's fourth and goal. Now Herbert again. And the completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking slant route, complete. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match or run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Pass play on first and 10. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard left to go on second down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Big play coming from the Patriots. They're going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
They'll run here on 1st down. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And he has the Bills the 1st down, and that Brock should clinch them this way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the Bills 1st down.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. 2nd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Setting him on the dive. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
On for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Bills fight their way to a